These feelings of anxiety, their experiences with depression, a lot of people don't feel as if they have a support system they can reach out to.
Trauma therapy, it's very important to pace the process of opening up. People need to be given space to be able to open up at their own time. It's on their own time, and if it's pushed too quickly, then people will feel overwhelmed.
Do you feel that that's a myth, that women are more emotional?
Oh, no, not at all. I think they both have more emotion and have more words for emotions and have more permission to express it. So it's across the board. Women have first are wired in terms of their brains to be like a bit more on the emotional side.
Friends that just weren't comfortable around somebody with a disability, and they couldn't cope. It was them that couldn't cope. I had changed, but I hadn't changed as a person. And so I had some people be very honest with me and say, I'm sorry, I can't handle this. But also ones that just stopped calling, and that was heartbreaking.
I make sure that the person is comfortable and comfortable with me, and that is essential. I have to make that person feel basically like they're back in the womb. I mean, they have to really be physically, mentally, spiritually comfortable.
While I believe that one of the worst things you can do is compare grief or use the words at least, I know that when it comes to pain and bereavement, we could have had it much, much worse. I do not lose perspective of that ever.
This is Morgan Rector, host of the Filan Foundation for Mental Health podcast. This podcast features discussions with both mental health professionals and people like you and me who suffer the vicissitudes of the human condition. As a conglomerate, we educate the masses about the truth of mental illness and dispel misinformation and stigma. Available on iTunes and other platforms.